Yeah, I figured I'd show this real quick. Something I ran into that first time I've come across it, and I've dealt with hundreds of these machines, whether they were Craftsman, Poulan, Husqvarna. They're all made by the same company. Anyway, this was the deck lift that was messed up, so I had just swapped another one in because I figured, what the heck, just swap another good one in, call it a day. Well, that didn't work out because this one can't go down past 3.5 before it catches the hood. The original one has an elbow that comes out farther, so it clears the hood. The other difference in this one is this one uses a cable to clear this elbow. Those ones have a rod, a threaded rod, like a long bolt. So I ended up having to fix this one. I cleaned up, yeah, it is. It's nice and clean up top, like it's supposed to be. The only other problem is down here where the slot is, it's not clean anymore. So what happens is when you press on this button, the thing wants to swing over too far that way, which would have issues grabbing 6. Because on this one you see it's clean, straight up and down, grab 6, no problem. So the only thing I can do is add a little bit of JV weld to this slot to close it a little bit, to try to keep that rod from moving that far over. And then after that, also you can see the pin's a little bit bent from where, I don't know if this had naturally worn, looks like it from sitting, but that's too far. It won't grab it like that, up all the way it does. So that's what I'm gonna do. See, it's a little bit cleaner on this side. I don't know exactly what had happened to the cable originally, but I grabbed it and snipped it, made it shorter. Then I had to drill out this I had to drill out the hole in this button a little bit more so that the rest of the cable would catch and screw on. But I figured I'd show that because if you think you're just gonna take one of these, any of these deck lifts, and think it's gonna work, it's not. There are differences. Learned over a long period of time working on these machines that you find small variations in them. That was one of them. So I'll fix that up, I'll make it work. Now the only other problem is I went through all the trouble of pulling that whole dash apart to get that in there, because that's what it involves. It's not the end of the world, but it is a pain in the ass. This machine would have been done today if it wasn't for that. So I figured I'd share that, so this way if someone runs into that issue where their deck lift is messed up, you gotta make sure you have one that's correct. If the bar goes out further, you need the one where it goes out further. Otherwise it's not gonna clear the hood and you're gonna be stuck doing it all over again. So I figured I'd share it. It was a learning experience for me, and now it'll save other people trouble in the future. Okay, later.